2020, a Nashville local started sitting down with community leaders to discuss difficult topics that were challenging the city.
And Claire Kofsky joining us right now with his story. So Claire, this man's really made it his mission to have harder conversations, but bringing people together over a slice.
He has, and I met him when he first started this. He was super excited about it, passionate about it, and it has grown so much in just a few years. He calls these deep dish conversations, and now not only does he have a show on Nashville Public Television and a book with Vanderbilt coming out in just a few months, just a couple of days ago he had his very first live deep dish conversation with the community with a panel full of women you'll probably recognize.
Pizza. You know it brings everybody to the table. And the deep dish kind means you'll probably stay a little longer.
Straight out of Chicago.
For Jerome Moore, this pizza pie is about much more than sauce and cheese. It's about the conversation you order up on the side.
Deep dish conversations is exploring the perspectives of social change. Yeah, just straight like that. We exploring humanities, we exploring the different perspectives that people have about these serious issues that affect all of us.
For the past 2 years, he's done this through a podcast and on a show. But on Thursday night, the topics of criminals, the police, children, incarceration, and most boldly, justice were discussed during his first live deep dish conversation.
When we talk about the criminal legal system, who is better to talk to than like our female judges? Right? And then black women in particular that have a different experience with our criminal legal system.
He calls it the criminal legal system, not the justice system, because he and others believe the system is not just.
I'm not a big fan of the police. I literally have nausea every time I see flashing blue lights. I've been pulled over multiple times to the point where I was like, I'd rather not have a car. When we think about the word justice and how it shows up, we have to keep ourselves aware where we fit into that whole spectrum.
While the nearly 2-hour discussion was only a conversation, those who took part say it's the words that start the change.
Change ultimately happens. Now, obviously it doesn't happen immediately, but it's a good start. You have to start talking about the issues. You have to bring things to the light in order for them to be dealt with.
Encouragement to the community, and for this particular conversation, helpful to some of Nashville's judges.
It helps me be a better judge and make better decisions when I understand what it is the community is concerned with, and when I'm making decisions on the bench. So I'm just excited to be in a room with other judges and having the ability to talk to the community and just figure out what they want and getting a better perspective from the community.
A night about community and a project committed to a space and a meal for discussion.
I want them to see diversity of Nashville. I want them to see people that come from all different environments and really have that explore factor, meet people that they've never thought they could meet or have proximity to, and also like leave the room thinking like, wow, what can I do to change or maybe make a difference in our criminal legal system, but also what can I do just in general to be more a part of these conversations and making a difference in the communities that live here in Nashville.
In Nashville, Claire Kofsky, News Channel 5.
Well, isn't it true pizza really, like from your grandson to like your parents?
Everybody loves pizza.
Everybody, and it brings everybody together.
It really does. And who would have thought that that idea would have grown to what it is today?
I mean, people love their podcasts, though.
They do.
So listening to local community issues is really great niche.
Absolutely. And his next podcast, you can look for his next topics on our website. We've got the link for that in the story.